Salutations, Huz. Wait, there's probably no Huz watching. What's good, my fellow red-pilled boys and men watching? Yeah, it's the right demographic. No, seriously though, what's good, y'all? Today, I will be talking about what I think of you based off of your favorite video game genre. I saw there were already a couple videos of people talking about, like, ranking your favorite video game genre, or people talking about a specific video game in general, which is cool, but I'm like, you know what? Those have already been done, so let me find a way to do it in my own way, and let's just see how it goes. If you guys enjoy, give the video a like, and let me know your thoughts down below, because, you know, at the end of the day, this isn't meant to be taken seriously, unless you really do need, like, psycho evaluation, then shit, maybe take this a little bit, like, with a grain of salt. If you play action and adventure games, I feel like you're the type of guy that likes to explore the world and likes to go outside and likes to see what the world has to offer. You also give me human rights activist vibes. So what I mean by that is something like, figured in black and white, it's a problem with the whole way of life, can't change overnight, face. Overall, I think you're a pretty cool guy, man. You're probably a respectful person. You probably eat lots of different types of foods just because you've seen so many different cultures indulge in so many different types of foods. So at the same time, you also give me queso vibes, you fat piece of shit. If you play shooter games, you give me two vibes. The first vibe being that you're just like a older person, probably a father with like 5 kids that, you know, just likes to wind down when he comes home and likes to just play COD.
Dude, let me move!
Or Halo, probably Halo because you're on the older side. But like, that's the type of vibe you give me if you play shooter games, at least on that side of the spectrum. On the other side of the spectrum, I swear to God, it could be anything. It could be a Twitter demon, it could be a raging racist, it could be people that are part of the 11th letter in the alphabet. It could also be these people that complain about video games being woke, or what is it, too woke? I don't know what the exact term is, but people who just say games are woke when they see like a woman or someone of color or just anybody that's a minority, they'll be like, man, this whole woke, I can't play it anymore. Man, shut your monkey ass up. Sorry, I know this is kind of off topic, but when the GTA 6 trailer came out, people on Twitter were complaining about one of the main characters being a woman, and they're saying like, oh nah, Rockstar went woke, the game's not gonna hit the same, it's not gonna be like other GTAs, and it's like, I don't understand how people can say that about any game, not even just GTA, but any game that has a female main lead. They'll be like, nah, the game's gonna be buns, bruh, it's not gonna hit. It's like, yo, are you serious? So if someone is like a female, they're just instantly like, sorry? I'm confused. I don't understand that. Anyways, back to the actual video. But anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, if you're the first one, meaning that you're like a father of like 30 kids, you probably just like to come home, chill, play the game with your friends. You're also probably the same dude on Call of Duty, by the way, that likes to sit on B Point, on Nuketown, on Black Ops 6. If you're that guy, I'm gonna touch you. If you play sports games, 2 things. There's already 2 things I know about you. Number 1, you're probably a very huge sports fan, and you might actually play sports in real life, depending on what the sport is. Like, if it's basketball, you might dabble in a little bit of crossover, a little bit of hezzies, but if you play badminton, you probably don't indulge in that in real life. You probably only play it on the game because, let's be honest, badminton is the sorriest sport in the history of sports. I'm sorry, I'm saying that. If you play badminton and you're watching this video, I'm sorry I just hold you, but it's facts. Badminton is so sorry. Number 2 being you have attachment issues. You're probably in, no, not probably. You are in the worst genjutsu of all time if you keep buying sports games every year, release after release. You're in a genjutsu worse than the Infinite Tsunami. You're in a genjutsu worse than the one Itachi put his own brother and girlfriend in. You are in the meanest genjutsu of all time if you keep buying sports games year after year.
Get some help.
Now, I have to take some credit here. Actually, I shouldn't be taking credit for this, but I'm gonna still say it anyways. I used to be that type of guy. I used to be buying NBA 2K games every year because I'm like, you know what, bro? Maybe it'll be different. They'll drop a trailer. It'll look different. All it is just sweat. They just make the sweat brighter, wetter, pause. And, you know, that's how they get you. And also, they update the roster. But let's be serious. The NBA is kind of a little bit, not all there. So the rosters aren't really all there. You also probably have some of the worst taste in gaming because you only play sports games that don't really have much evolution year after year, release after release. So you probably just are that type of friend that only plays sports games and bullies your other friends that play other games. You're also probably fat. Honestly, man, if you play racing games, I respect you. Racing games are, I feel like, a very, very niche genre of games that only a certain demographic of people are going to get into. You know, racing games are pretty cool, actually. I'm not really into cars in real life, but like racing games have helped me understand cars a lot more and helped me somewhat get into cars. You're also probably that guy that spams Fast and Furious movies every year, fueling them revenue to make a new movie every goddamn year. Oh, and you're also a raging alcoholic and swears that he can drive while he's drunk. If you play simulation games, gang, you got bigger problems in life than whatever you're going through right now. Now, let me specify what I mean by this. There's two types of simulators, right? There's like your real life job simulator games.
Bro, how many bananas do you have?
Ah, you're persistent. I respect that.
Bro!
There's plenty more where that came from, kid.
How many bananas do you have?
And then there's like your random one-off simulator games. If you play like, you know, like a cool little one-off simulator game, like Squirrel Simulator, I mean, that's fine, bro. Like, that's cool, right? But if you're playing Grocery Store Simulator or Bum Simulator, what are we doing here? What, honestly, what are we doing here? Like, you could really reenact both of those in real life. If you want to do Bum Simulator, bro, just start crashing out. Just crash out. Don't care about anything you do. Disregard every form of human life. And just be a crash out. Become a YN, as they call it. If you want to do a grocery store simulator like Walmart, bro, all you gotta do is go on Indeed.com and become M+. It's that simple, bro. It's like, I don't understand why people play those types of games. It's just never really like come across as something I've been interested into. But if you play those types of games, let me know down in the comments and maybe explain why you play them, because maybe there's a vision I'm not seeing that y'all are seeing, and maybe I'm just like lagging. Like maybe I just got like 5 million latency or something. I have no idea. Now, either way, if you play simulator games, you either give me big aspiration vibes or tell me that you're just unemployed. Not gonna lie, bro, if you play strategy games, you either were very big into history in school, like you're very big into like Greek mythology or like just World War 1, 2, and whatever war came before it, and you also probably just like to be in that type of time frame where everything was almost in a way unevolved. You definitely play games like Supreme Commander. If you play Supreme Commander, by the way, I'ma touch you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you play card and board games online, like on Xbox or PlayStation or PC or on the Switch, if they even have it, you're an oddball. I just think you're weird. Now, I will give an exception. I will give an exception to Uno. A couple years back, I was told to download Uno on Xbox. I'm like, bro, that's AIDS. Why the hell would I download Uno, a card game, if like on Xbox? And they're like, nah, bro, download it. It's fun. Bro, I downloaded it, and the low-key was kind of fire online. I'm not gonna lie. Even the mobile version of Uno was kind of fire. I used to play it in school, and it's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. Now, I can only speak for Uno because, let's be honest, all the other ones are sorry. So, like, if you're playing Monopoly, it's like, just remove yourself. Not to mention that you just have less variety when you're playing a card game. Like, if you're playing a card game in real life, you can do a lot more than online. So I never really understood that. Either way, I think you eat fecal matter. Yo, if you play fighting games, like if you just straight main fighting games, bro, number one, I'm praying for your mental health and I'm praying for your psychiatrist and your therapist because I know damn well they are tweaking every time you come in for an inspection, bro. Because holy shit, you people have the most insane crash outs in history, bro. Like, y'all will go as far as doxing a person. Not to say that, like, other game genres don't do that, but y'all do it the most. Like, if y'all are getting hit with the 1-2 buckle my shoe combo in Mortal Kombat, you'll really knock someone off the map. And it's just like, damn, is it that serious? Like, goddamn, I'm sorry that I'm just better with my Sub-Zero and you're just ass with Scorpion. Like, that's your fault. Oh, you're also just racist. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, at least with the shooters, there's like a little bit of hope for you. For fighting games, there's no hope. I've seen countless Steam messages get posted on Twitter of people getting called hard R's, F's, N's, like every slur you can think of. I've seen people get called all because of fighting games, bro. And honestly, hey, I'm here for the toxicity, but goddamn, it gets to a point where it's just like, bro, you're really tweaking over the like smallest inconvenience in your life. Like, a great example is Low Tier God, also known as LTG. Like, bro, like, that man literally is known for crashing out. He's literally banned from fighting game tournaments because he's just so vile and so vicious. And also, bro is low-key racist. Like, yo, like, when I'm talking about these things, there's some truth to it, because earlier I said that if you play these games you're racist. Low Tier God is racist. And if you want more proof, bro, like, there's a lot of proof in the fighting game space. Not even just really Street Fighter or like Mortal Kombat, just everywhere. So yeah, if you play fighting games, you're probably racist. But you also probably like skill gaps and you just like being challenged. So good job for you, I guess, monkey. Oh, and you also 1000% play as this monkey in Marvel Rivals.
Fucking run! Raider! I think he's right behind me, Raider! Raider, please stop! Raider, you're running a little too fast! Oh my god, Raider! He's right behind me! Oh my god, Raider!
If you play roleplay games, honestly, man, I'm not gonna lie, you give me two vibes. You give me like Reddit incel type of vibes, like you hate women and you're like this super far right person, and you also give me theater kid vibes. Like, I feel like if you play roleplay games, there's a correlation between them and theater kids. Oh, and jazz kids. Really just music kids in general. I feel like they're really in tune with roleplay games. Like, they'll really get down and like talk about Baldur's Gate 3 for hours, like forever. And you know damn well they're not talking about the actual gameplay of Baldur's Gate. You know they're talking about, I can't say it on YouTube, but they're talking about the, you know, the Yes Kings content in Baldur's Gate, if you understand what I'm saying. If you play MMO / battle arena type of games, you probably either are just not fun to be around because you're so goddamn competitive and you're honestly just such a nuisance, and you also have a very big gambling addiction / money spending problem, because let's be honest, you're gonna cop that skin. You're gonna cop that skin for that character. You're damn for sure gonna cop that Invisible Woman skin in Marvel Rivals. I know you are with your goonering ass, bro. I know you copped that skin the first day it dropped on your soul. So yeah, I feel like you just fall into one of those two categories. Oh, and again, I also feel like you're a Reddit incel that like has like 40 million Reddit karma, and you also scroll on Twitter endlessly for hours and hours and hours and hours. If you play platformers, you're a chill guy. It's that simple. If you play a platformer game, you're probably just a really calm, chill guy, bro. I have no bad words to say about you. You're honestly one of the greatest humans to ever exist. And I also think you will live a nice, successful life. You'll have a lot of kids if you're not infertile, and you'll have a very, very nice wife. Now, with that being said, I still think you a bit. Next up, we got the speed round. These are honestly just the game genres that are just like, okay, bro, whatever. Like, I don't know what these even mean. Like, I don't even know what half of these mean because they're just so broad. It's just like, okay, bro, like, give me something more. Yo, I'm sorry. Before we get into the speed round, I gotta show y'all this. Okay, last night when I was writing down all this stuff on like a piece of paper, I was doing it. Mind you, I was doing it on like 0 HP. I had like no sleep and it was like 3 a.m. I'm like, okay, let me just write all this down before I go to bed and then let me get to it tomorrow, right? Dog, I'm looking at this piece of paper and I can't notice but see that my handwriting is actually ass. Like, yo, I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, dog, what does this even say? Like, I'm about to put a picture up on screen. Like, this is the sorriest handwriting of all time. Yo, I didn't even realize how bad the handwriting was. Like, when I was writing it down last night, I was like, all right, like, this is good. I'll be good. In the morning, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to record whatever. Bro, I'm looking at it. I'm struggling to even read what I wrote. If you only play classic games, I think you're the type of person that definitely only loves to bash newer games and you only stick to old games like Tetris and probably Pac-Man. So you're probably like 45 years old and you just can't adapt. I think you play educational games because you want to get educated. Crazy, right? Respectfully, I don't even know what the hell a famine kids even means, but I'm just going to assume it means like party games. I think if you play party games, you're honestly a great person. You're probably one of the best people to be around because you probably just want to have fun. You don't take a lot of things serious. You're just a good person, bro. I think if you play music games, you guessed it. I think you like music. I think you're very in tune with a lot of different genres of music, whether it be hip hop, pop, rock, country, what you name it. You're just a musical person. You're also probably a band kid, and if you were, I'm not surprised. And that wraps it up for the video. If you made it to the end, I really do appreciate it. If you guys did like the video, then, you know, give it a like, and also go check out my other video that I posted last week. If you like that video, then you might as well just subscribe because I'm going to be dropping videos every Friday. I don't know why I didn't announce that, but it's announced now. I'll be dropping every Friday at like 3 or 4 p.m. EST time. So, I mean, you can just convert that in your time. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please give it a like. Comment like what your thoughts are. And if you want to see me do a part 2, but instead of genres, it's like a sub-genre. So, you know, just let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I was never good at outros, so I'm not gonna lie. Some advice for today: just drink a lot of cold water, a lot of 3 a.m. water, and stay gooning. It's simple as that. Just stay gooning, bro.